All right, guys, how are you guys doing? I hope everyone is doing great. Welcome back again this afternoon. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Welcome, 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 guys. Mhm. Mhm. Why? It's hot. The weather is very, very hot. Welcome, guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yes, we're back again this afternoon. I hope you guys are doing good. Welcome. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Please, if you're joining me for the first time, subscribe to the channel, put on your notification button, share the broadcast, and as well, comment where you're watching from. Thank you. Yes. Oof. Sorry. Thank you very much, guys, for joining. Comment where you're watching from. Comment, 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 comment. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you, guys. God bless you bountifully, my amazing people. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome. Please comment where you're watching from. Where are you watching me from? Please comment where you're watching from. Comment, comment, comment. Comment where you're watching me from, please. Okay? Where are you watching from? The Lone Duck. What is your favorite NFL team? I don't know. I'm not a football fan anyway. I don't really watch football. I'm too occupied to be putting my eyes on the television watching ball. I don't really watch ball much. Sincerely speaking, I'm not a football fan. I'm not going to lie to you. Who else is there? Please comment where you're watching from, please. Welcome back again this afternoon. Sabelo Ntembu from South Africa. Thank you very much, my South African brother. Thank you for joining us here. Thank you. 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 Thank you very much, brother. Who else is there, please? Who else? Who else is there? Please comment where you're watching from. Comment, comment, comment. Share the broadcast. Give me thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, please. Do me that favor by subscribing to the channel. Stop acting like I don't have. Sorry. Stop acting like I don't have you gripping them shit last night. How? I wasn't online last night. Which last night? I don't even know you from Adams. Um, Ali Talk. Ali Talk. Thank you very much for joining. Where are you watching from, please? Where are you watching from, please? Where are you watching from? John Franklin. Just hit the like. Thank you, brother. Tell them, brother. Tell them, John Franklin. Thank you. 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 Lonely at the top. Lonely, lonely, lonely. Yeah, John Franklin from New York City in America. Thank you very much. Ali Talk from France. Thank you, brother. Thank you from Paris. Are you watching from Paris or which part of France are you watching from? Oh, yes, New York, USA. Please subscribe to the channel, share the broadcast so we can get to wider audience. Please do me that favor, share the broadcast. Share, 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 share. Give me thumbs up. Like. Let's get to a wider audience. Okay, ooh, Paris. Okay, thank you very much. That's good. That's good. That's my brother from Paris, France. Thank you very much for coming here this afternoon. God bless you, man. God bless. God bless. Oh, okay, but I'm not. No. But congratulations. I'm not. John Franklin said, "Where are you from?" Okay, I'm a Nigerian. I'm a Nigerian that lives in the Gambia. I've been living in the Gambia for the past 15 years. I came to Gambia when I was very, very, very young. Very young. Very young. So you can attest with me that I've been here for a very long time. I know every nook and cranny of Gambia. Yeah. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Please share so we can get a wider audience anyway. Share. Share, 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 share. We need to get more people here. What's going on? What's going on? People went for fun or something. Today is Sunday. No, I understand today is Sunday, but we need to get wider audience, bro. What's going on? What's popping? What's popping? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Yeah, Elon Musk is from South Africa originally, but I think he's naturalized in America. I don't know if I'm right. Robert Thompson, where are you watching from? My brother. Elon Musk is from South Africa. Who else is there? Who else is there? Thank you, guys. Thank you. Please subscribe to the channel, share the broadcast. Let's get a wider audience. Comment where you're watching from. Unique cleaning. Unique cleaning. Thank you very much. I am Liberian, raised by Nigerian and Ghanaian. Currently live in New York City, USA. Thank you very much, my brother. Unique cleaning. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for joining us here. Jeff Mark. Hi from Romeo from Rome. Okay. Thank you for joining here. Thank you for joining. Who else is there? Who else is there? Who else is there? Who else is there? Please comment, 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 comment. Let me know. We're about to kick off now. The next less than 8 minutes will be going on now. Lonely at the top, lonely, lonely, lonely. Thank God, my brother. Happy Sunday. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Casey Crawley. From where? Where are you watching from? Okay, I see my Igbo. Is it Igbo brother or Igbo sister? Obi Obijiako Dinka from Igbo land. Thank you very much. Which state are you watching from Igbo land? John Franklin. Did he take some ideas from Africa with the battery car? I feel like he took the idea from a brother in Africa. I have no idea. I have no idea, sincerely speaking. I have no idea. Choma, bring my Samsung. Oh, Casey from Ohio. Thank you very much for joining us from Ohio, United States of America. Are you using it? What about your iPad? I think it should be full by now. I want to make use of it. And get me water from the fridge. The big fridge, eh? The new fridge. Hmm. 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 Thank God. Are you from Igbo, my brother? Yes, I'm Igbo, of course. I'm from Abia State. I'm from Abia State. Yeah, but I left Nigeria I left Nigeria many, many years ago. I left Nigeria, I think 15 years ago. So it's been a long, 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 long time. When your iPad go down, you can come and take the Samsung. Right, I want to make use of it. Okay? Where's mommy? Jidena is awake? Is awake? Jidena, where is he? Okay. Okay. This my brother is asking me who is that on my background. That's the Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, the hero of now, our current hero, African hero. You know, the one we look up to. Anyway, the true Pan Africanist. you know. So definitely, we really appreciate him for what he's doing in Burkina Faso. It is not easy. It's not easy, sincerely speaking. It's not easy at all. He's a true Pan-Africanist, the one that loves his people and really want to work for his people. Mark Immortal. Thank you very much. Better you tell him. We don't need that here. Sincerely speaking. We're here for a very serious business. Uh, 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 uh. Uh, 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 uh. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. On Christ the solid rock I stand. You say, what the deal is all about? You just came in, so you have to be patient and watch as others are watching as well. Okay, okay, my brother. One name Dalo Esimba Mauritius. Where we're na Anonyinegi. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you for from Mauritius. That's my Igbo brother anyway. Thank you very much for joining us there. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you, brother. I appreciate. Thank you. Um, School. Tinubu is the best. Is the beast. Yeah. What are you trying to write? Okay. Alex Code. Thank you very much, my brother. Alex Blue Code. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alex is here again. Alex. Oh, Alex is always with us every time. Alex, thank you for joining us here again. Where is Africa? Where in Africa are you from, my guy? I live in the Gambia anyway, though it doesn't stay much in Gambia. I do travel around as well, but my family is in Gambia. My family based in the Gambia. My children are schooling in the Gambia. Thank you. On Christ the solid rock I stand. There's some comments I will not be responding to. Just if you want to comment something very reasonable. How can you come to my live stream and be telling me what you just ate, a lion? Are you just kidding me? I mean, be matured enough a little bit, please. All right. So I'll be starting in the next few minutes, in the next 1 minute. I'll be starting my broadcast in the next 1 minute. My brother from Unique Cleaning said, if only we, the new generation of Africa, can unite and take over, Africa will be greater and better. Our parents have let us down. Correct me if I am wrong, families. Thank you very much. I've said this time without number on my live stream. It's better lamb. I've said it time without number on my live stream. Yeah, Mr. Unique Cleaning. I've said it time without number on my live stream. You see, we can't follow the footstep of our parents, right? Because it's obvious that they failed us. They failed us in all ramification, right? They failed us in terms of speaking up when they were supposed to speak up. They failed to speak up. They were like living like cowards. Things were not getting better, and they keep complaining behind and failed to speak up. But I will not also blame them, because you know why I will not blame them, because they grew up in that generation whereby there was nothing like technology. There was no social media where you can express yourself, and also there was no platform for them to speak up. Even if they have to go to radio station, if they go to radio station to speak, their broadcast will be, I mean, their this thing their broadcast will be manipulated, right? They will filter it, and sell out the ones they want to, the ones that will please their paymasters. I mean, the media. I've told you many times that media houses in Africa has been compromised. A lot of media houses, in fact, I would say almost all the media houses here in Africa have been compromised. Most of them are on payroll. Do you understand? So there are some news they cannot put out there for you. Do you understand? There are some news they cannot put out there for you. So they always like to serve their masters and give them what they want to hear. So this is one of the problems our parents had. They could not speak up. They don't have the platform to speak up. But we, in our generation, we have the platform. We have social media handles. We have, the platform as well, and we are fearless. Everybody can agree with us that our head is coconut head. Our generation, even if you are threatening us with gun, AK-47, we still choose to die, than to die as coward, right? So this is one of the good thing about we, this our generation, millennial generation. Yes, millennial generation, right? So this is one good thing about us. We keep standing against our oppressors, against the enemies of Africa. Like I said, most of the media houses in Africa has been compromised because that is whenever they want to sell out fake news, they will all call the media houses and tell them, look at what you have to say, look at what you have to say things that will favor us because we are paying you. You understand? But you cannot manipulate social media handles. You cannot manipulate. That's why they got it to their neck that they wanted to regulate social media, which it can never work. You understand? My brother said. You are absolutely right. I currently live in New York. Even my father have degrees. My brother yet he's serving in nursing home. It pained me. I understand. I understand. Yeah. LB said you need to innovate your economy. You need to read your paganism. You need to strike business deals with foreign countries that actually benefit local workers, and you need colleagues to teach trades. Okay, I will definitely respond to this. Sincerely speaking, I'm going to respond to LB. Gambia is surrounded by the Atlantic. Yeah, Gambia is in the middle of Atlantic Ocean. Gambia is surrounded by Senegal. Gambia is an island that sits in the middle of Senegal. Yes. So I will respond to this young man. I will respond to this my brother. He said, let me read again. He said, you need to innovate your economy. That's number one. You need to read your paganism. That's number two. You need to strike business deals with foreign countries that actually benefit local workers, and you need colleagues to teach trades. What kind of trade are you going to teach an African man? Let me ask you something. What kind of trade do you think you can teach an African man? Okay, for instance, let me not just generalize it. What kind of trade will you teach an Igbo man from Nigeria? We teach trade, not people. People can never come to teach us trade. We teach people trade. So we're talking about, okay, allowing foreign investors to come. That's what you mean, right? Or striking the business deal with foreigners. I don't understand you. You have to be specific so that I will be able to know where I will catch up with. You understand? But if you're talking about teaching trades in Africa here, God blessed us with business acumen. We understand what is business. We understand when to strike business. Do you understand? Just like in Igbo land, if you come to Igbo land today, there's one good thing about Igbos, my tribe. There's one good thing about my tribe. You see, my tribe, this is one of the reasons why the most richest tribe in Africa is Igbo. The most successful tribe in Africa is Igbo. So it will be very difficult for you to find an Igbo beggar. It will be very, very. I will not tell you that there's no Igbo beggar. There are, but it will be very difficult for you to find them. Even in the eastern part of Nigeria, most of the people that are begging in the eastern part of Nigeria most of them are Northerners or from the southwest. Do you understand? So the business that you're talking about, listen, there is one formula that we have in Nigeria, in Igbo race. If I'm doing business and I have a shop where I'm doing business and I'm successful in my business, what I do, I'll go to the village, bring in somebody, maybe a cousin or nephew or somebody or relative or even the outsiders. As long as they are Igbo, they speak my language, we bring them in, try to, put them in, teach them the business, and as well, they will serve me for like 6 years or 7 years. Immediately after the 7 years elapsed, and I have to settle them, I will settle the person with a new shop. Number one, I will open a new shop for the person, put goods there, give the person cash, and rent a house for that person. That is, you have set somebody up already. The person can start. That is how Igbos became very famous in business and very strong in business. Do you understand? So you can't come and teach Igbo man a business. Now, if you're talking about bringing foreigners, having striking deals with foreigners, it depends. It depends on what condition. On what condition? On what condition? The reason why I'm asking you on what condition is, number one, you know what happened in Burkina Faso. What happened in Burkina Faso is something that nobody is praying for such a thing to happen to him or her, or happen to his country or her country. Burkina Faso have been measured with injustice by French government. Injustice, total injustice. A country of its own that have their sovereignty to be protected, that owns the resources. Burkina Faso is the fourth largest gold producing country in Africa. Now you'll agree with me that Burkina Faso that produces gold cannot even be proud of having over 3,000 kilometer paved road since the independence. And Burkina Faso got their independence in 1960. Now let me tell you something. Anybody that tells you about independence in Africa is lying to you, is trying to deceive you. There's never been anything like independence. What they're doing to you is the more you look, the less you see. There's never been anything like independence in Africa. But that's not the part I'm going now. I want to touch on is because you talked about business and striking deal with foreign business tycoons. And that's what you mean, right? Now, look at what happened in Burkina Faso. Canadian mining company came. French mining company came. They were the one dominated the Burkina Faso's mining sites. What's this one saying? And the flag. He said, why so difficult? Why English so difficult? It's not your language. Please, are you guys not understanding what I'm saying here? Please, may I understand? Please, am I making sense? If you don't understand, I can use my local language. Please, do you understand my English? Because I don't understand why this guy will say why is English so difficult? It's not your language. Please, may I understand? Am I not speaking good? I don't understand. I don't know if there's any other English that I'm not mixing here. I'm talking too fast. That means you can. I don't know. Human beings, human beings are very difficult. You guys are very difficult. I don't know if you guys are very, very difficult. So how do you want me to speak? Okay, now let me forget that. Do you want me to? I will close the comment section. I wouldn't mind to block the comment section so I can be able to flow and do my broadcast. I'm not here to please you. Like I've said it time without number. I'm not here to please anybody. I'm not here to romance your ego. Okay, let me slow down a little bit. Let me slow down a little bit. Hello, Jimmy. Yeah. All right. So let me just like my brother LB said, he said I'm speaking so fast. So let me slow down a little bit so that you can be able to get my point very well. Okay. For instance, let's say Burkina Faso has been meted with total injustice. I can't own a resources, right? I can't own my resources, and you come to my country, strike a deal with my previous government, and you'll be mining from my mining sites with Canadian company. Canada is being divided into two. Canada, you have French Canadians and English Canadians. So French also have a part in Canada. So I believe it was French speaking Canadians that were in Burkina Faso. So French, Burkina Faso was being, their resources were being taken by these mining companies. And what they give to Burkina Faso was just only 20% of their resources. And you will agree with me that Burkina Faso is the fourth largest gold producing country in Africa. Now, you give me only 20% of my resources. What can 20% do for my country? What can 20% of my resources that you're giving to me do for my country? Then Ibrahim Traore came on board and he said, no, this thing cannot continue like this because it's becoming too much. And if someone them, I made it on, I said it on the video. You can go down and watch my videos, right? So they can get to understand where I explained it very well. Now he told them that this thing cannot work like this. You know what will happen? Why is it that we get only 20% of the resources? Albie, can you understand me very good now? Okay, I'm coming to that part. And he told them now we cannot continue like this. What will happen that is that we have to contaminate the contract that you guys have with our previous government because they are no longer in charge. Now we're terminating the contract. That's what got French government very upset. Meanwhile, before now, French government were only portraying that they are in Burkina Faso to help Burkina Faso, to help them to stabilize their military capacity, to help them, in terms of, when they're fighting terrorism and all that. But you can agree with me that French government did absolutely nothing, absolutely nothing, absolutely nothing. They cannot even boast of 3,000-kilometer paved road since 1960 of their so-called independence till now. Till Ibrahim Traore emerged, they cannot boast 3,000-kilometer paved road. There's no good pipe-borne water in Burkina Faso. There's no constant electricity in Burkina Faso. Even civil servants are not being paid well. Educational system there is in shambles state. I have nothing to write home about. So now Ibrahim Traore told them, okay, now what will happen is this. You guys will have to go because we cannot continue like this. They got upset. They said, well, how can we go? That we have a contract and this, that. He asked them, how much is your balance? We can balance you. And they mentioned he balanced them their money and they left. When they left, he went and bought the equipment that they were complaining that Burkina Faso does not have the equipment for mining. He went and purchased the equipment. When he purchased the equipment, he started mining by himself. As I'm talking to you, Burkina Faso is 100% in charge of their resources. No foreign interference, no foreign countries interference. They are in charge of their resources to 100%. So now he looked around and see there's no good road. There's no good road. There's no constant electricity. Then what can we do? He looked around and see there are all they have there was foreign contractors, and he said, no, we cannot continue working with these foreign contractors because they delays the job a lot. When you give them, let's say, contract of 3 kilometer paved road, it takes them like 2 years or 3 years before they can deliver something that cannot even take them up to 6 months. Take them 3 years, 4 years. So if someone know those foreign contractors and tell them now, you guys have to leave because I'm no longer comfortable with your service, and they left. What next did he do? He went and purchased equipment. I said it on my videos. Watch my videos. Watch my videos, and you can as well attest to that. He went and purchased the equipment. He went and purchased all the equipment that needed to be, to use for road construction and the building constructions. He purchased over 1,000 equipment. Over 1,000. I have it on my video. Go and watch the video on my channel. You will see where Ibrahim Traore's achievement. The caption, Ibrahim Traore's achievement. You will get to understand what I'm saying. Now, he purchased those over 1,000 equipment. You can agree with me how much a single equipment can cost. Okay, for instance, a grader. You know how much a brand new grader can cost. You know how much a compactor can cost. You know how much a bulldozer can cost. You know how much a truck can cost. So he went and purchased those equipment. After purchasing those equipment, he came back and looked around. Burkina Faso does not have a seaport, so almost of all those equipment landed at Ghana port. Then they took it through the road and brought it to Burkina Faso. And he looked around and said, okay, now what will happen is this. We will have to send our citizens out to go and learn how to make use of this equipment. We cannot we cannot employ foreign workers or foreign drivers to come and make use of this equipment. Now, he sent them out and they went and learned how to make use of those equipment and came back. They are the one in charge of the road construction. So far now, Ibrahim Traore have delivered 5,000-kilometer paved road within the space of 2 years. Within the space of 2 years, he have delivered 5,000-kilometer paved road. Now you can see that we are the problem of ourselves and we are the one holding ourselves ransom. Thank you very much, Alex Bluco. Thank you. Thank you very much. You understand the cost. Now, if a bulldozer can cost $600,000, now imagine buying equipment over 1,000. And people are saying that Ibrahim Traore is exploiting and embezzling Burkina Faso resources, having striking deal with Russia and all that. It is all lies from the pit of hell. These are propaganda from the West, trying to ridicule this young man, trying to make him to look like he's a dictator, as they say at the U.S. Congress. You can agree with me that Michael Langley of AFRICOM went to the U.S. Congress and labeled him a dictator and a tyrant. That there's a media blackout in Burkina Faso, which was a 100% lie from the pit of hell. There was nothing like that happened. If you go to Burkina Faso, right from the day Ibrahim Traore took over power till now that I'm sitting here, I have friends in Burkina Faso that we communicate. Facebook is working in Burkina Faso. Instagram is working in Burkina Faso. TikTok is working in Burkina Faso. YouTube is working in Burkina Faso. All social media handles are working in Burkina Faso. So where is the media blackout that he's talking about? Where is the media blackout that they are talking about in the Congress? That there is a media blackout in Burkina Faso, that he's a tyrant and a dictator. This is the problem that we have in Africa, and these people are being aided by so-called African leaders, so-called puppets to the West, because I will call them puppets because they worship their masters in the West. They can't do anything on their own without taking permission. When I tell you that whatever they call independence in Africa is fake, trust me, I know what I'm saying. I say it with my full chest. Let somebody take me to court and come and prove it. Anything that's whatever they call independent. Okay, let me ask you something. Burkina Faso was being colonized by the French government. Mali was being colonized by France. Niger Republic was being colonized by France. Chad was being colonized by France. Guinea-Conakry was being colonized by France. Senegal was being colonized by France. Gabon was being colonized by France. All these countries that I mentioned now have already experienced what they call revolution. All these countries that I mentioned now experienced revolution already. There is a change of government, there is a change of power in all these countries, even including Senegal. Senegal revolution happened through the ballot box. It was diplomatic revolution. That's what I would call it. Diplomatic revolution. It happened through the ballot box. Now, you said that you were colonized by France, was colonized by all these countries that I mentioned. But after the colonialism, after the freedom that they claim that they have, still their presence is still in those countries. I don't know if I'm talking to somebody, if I'm making sense. I don't know if I'm talking to somebody, if I'm making sense. Okay, I think I have to respond a little bit in the comment section. There's somebody that made a comment here that got my attention. Yes, this lady, I don't know if it's a lady or a man. He said Yete, his name is Yete King. He said, I was shocked about the cocoa production. Okay. Okay, TG said, don't listen to him. I'm being overcharged and he don't care. Okay. The problem, two dudes like him who is paying 6 for a bull, do not listen to him. Okay. I want to learn more about the majestic leader. My opinions, of course. Okay. Nelson Mayasa, he said, stop nonsense. You can't save the nation. Most of the time, the comments here are very, very funny. How can you tell me to stop the nonsense? You did not create the channel for me? That's number one. You're not the only one here. That's number two. Okay, at least I have almost 300 people watching me right now. And after this program, I will definitely have at least 20,000 views. Okay, so how will your own opinion, one single person, how will your opinion count on 20,000 people? Is it possible? It's not possible. So if you come to my channel and you don't like what I'm doing here, what you will do is you scroll up or scroll down, look for where they are doing what you like. I'm not here to massage your ego or make you to like me. I'm here to preach the gospel of truth. I'm here to say it the way it's supposed to be. Do you understand? If you don't like what I'm doing, what you do broad is the way. You can find your way outside. Okay? Good. Alex Bluco says someone mentioned cocoa industry. Yes, it is massive industry, especially in West Africa. Yes. What's it called? Ivory Coast and Ghana. Ivory Coast and Ghana, they house cocoa very well. They produce cocoa very, 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 very well. Yes. Patricia Chel say YouTubers post from Burkina Faso, Burkina. I follow many of them. How else would we know what's happening there? Look, okay, now you know what will happen is that nobody will put camera 24 hours making you to see what is going on in Burkina Faso. What you do is when you come to YouTube, you go to YouTubers channels, check out their channels, the post they made about Burkina Faso. Whatever you see there is what you take. If you want to experience more about Burkina Faso, what you do is you tear a ticket, you buy a ticket and get your visa. If you need a visa to go to Burkina Faso, you go to Burkina Faso and then you go around and see what's going on there. You understand? So that's how it is. TG said the highest might be two, even then, that's the six. Please stop. It's not unique cleansing. Yes, my brother. Thank you very much. Um, Patricia, who are they? Female from Caribbean. Thank you very much for joining us here. Big M, you are making sense. Fire on, brother. Thank you. Julius Bangura. Julius Bangura, let me read your comment. Say, you are right, my brother. It's all true. All way you are trying to enlighten us. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's why most of the time, um, I love to read comments because I love people that will encourage me, say some things that will give me more zeal to, continue what I'm doing. But there's some comment that I will read that will just kill my spirit. I feel like, what am I even doing? I have time, I have things to do. I have a lot of things to do. I'm a very busy person. I have a lot of businesses that I'm doing. So why not just forget about these things? But sometimes if I read comment that encourages me, it makes me to believe that some people love what I'm doing. So why should I give up because of one or two people's comments? So your encouragement means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Cecil Wintop, he say he is after money, not unity. Thank you very much. My brother Unique cleaning said there is a saying: if you listen to the noise in the market, you won't buy what you went for. Exactly, exactly. Thank you very much. Let me pin this comment. Mhm. Let me read comment. I need to read comment. Yeah, we need more leaders like Ibrahim Traore. Okay, I think I'm done with the comment now. Let me just continue what I'm doing. So that is what I'm saying. Like, when I tell you that there's nothing like independence in Africa, it is fact. Anybody that is celebrating, for me, if you go to my channel, check my Facebook handle, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you can never see me any day celebrating Nigerian independence because I do not believe that Nigeria will have our independence yet. Do you understand? So if you still have the mindset that you have freedom, you are wasting your time. You're just trying to console yourself. You're living in fantasy. Do you understand? Burkina Faso, okay, like I said, all these countries were being colonized by the French government. Yet their presence is still in those countries. What are they doing in those countries? If you ask them, they will tell you they are giving them aid, they are giving them help. What kind of help? Now you are giving Burkina Faso help, and the person in charge of Burkina Faso came on board and tell you, please, I don't want your help anymore. What you do is you have to go back to your country, save those money that you are using to give us help, save it for yourself. You have citizens that are homeless. If you go to Paris, you see lot of people that are homeless. Not only Paris, other provinces in France, you see a lot of people that are homeless. So you have a lot of people that are homeless, people that need help. Go and give them that help. Use that money that you are giving to us and give them. You said no. You got upset. Why will you tell me that? You have a contract this. The next thing you did is to trying to assassinate the guy. Ibrahim Traore survived over 17 assassination attempts. The same thing that happened to Thomas Sankara, that is the same thing they wanted to do to him. And you know how I would say, let me just use that word, useless our African leaders are. Something like this will be happening in Burkina Faso, knowing fully well that Burkina Faso is part of the ECOWAS. Forget about that. They are just they were exonerated themselves from ECOWAS, calling themselves Sahel states. But consider them as ECOWAS, and they are Africans. We have African Union, and things like this will be going on, and you said nothing. None of the African leaders, none from head to toe, said nothing. They were all even supporting the Western government. The Western government. They were supporting America and France to the extent that even Ouattara of Ivory Coast was even aiding France to invade Burkina Faso to come and eliminate Ibrahim Traore, which can never work. It cannot work because we are in 21st century where we have social media platforms. If you cannot go to the radio station to make an announcement or to protest there, if you cannot go to TV station, we have our social media platform where we can lend our voices. That is why we use our social media wisely in this day and age. It's not just all about using it to show boobs and ass, using it to do some kind of funny things. This is the right thing to do with social media. Standing up for our continent. We don't have any other home that we can call home apart from Africa. And I keep telling people that are living in diaspora, Africans in diaspora, despite that you are half African, half this and that, that is not the problem. The case is this. Let me tell you something. You were an African before you became anything else that you are today. Always have that at the back of your mind. Nothing. Your DNA is Africa. The blood running in your vein is the blood of African running in your vein. So if you think that you are in a better situation or in a better society where they don't care what's going on in Africa, let you guys just deal with it there. Listen, your ancestors will not be proud of you, will not be happy with you. I'm telling you the gospel truth. This is one of the reasons why most of the time I'm always super proud of our people in Jamaica, our people in Grenada. Some are not Americans. I'm super proud of them. I'm super proud of some of our Black Americans, Black British, Black Canadians, and Black Australians, Black Europeans. I'm super proud of them because what they did this time around during this period that Ibrahim Traore was labeled a dictator in the Congress by Michael Langley, that shows that Africa is not alone, sincerely speaking. And we have that voice that is very, very loud. That is why Michael Langley could not even stand the heat. He could not stand the heat. The heat that's coming from social media, the heat that is coming from the protests around the world, the heat that is coming all around. He could not stand. He decided to step down at the end of the day. He's no longer in charge of Africa. Because of who? Because of Ibrahim Traore. We are in 21st century whereby we have our voice and our voice is very, very loud. We have social media. Do you understand? What happened to Thomas Sankara can never repeat itself again. What happened to Gaddafi can never repeat itself again in Africa. What happened to Idi Amin of Uganda can never repeat itself again in Africa. What happened to Kwame Nkrumah can never repeat itself. What happened to Amilcar Cabral of Guinea-Bissau can never repeat itself. It can never repeat anymore. What happened to Lumumba, can never repeat itself again. It cannot. Because Africa is awake already. That's number one. Number two, we already have our voices. If I thought that there was social media during the time of Gaddafi, sincerely speaking, America wouldn't have invaded Libya to assassinate Gaddafi. If I thought there was social media, because we would debunk all their lies. Because what they used to go was that the Gaddafi was a dictator. The same pattern they used on Thomas Sankara, the same pattern they used on Amilcar Cabral, the same pattern they use on Idi Amin of Uganda, the same pattern they use on Kwame Nkrumah, that they are tyrants. Once you are against them coming to Africa to exploit African resources, you automatically become a tyrant or a dictator. Once you resist them from invading your country and tell them to go, that you don't want them to come, you automatically become their enemy. You become a target to them. That is exactly what happened in Libya. I don't know if some people are here listening to me. Listen, you can agree with me that during the time of Gaddafi, Gaddafi was one of the best presidents in Africa. Gaddafi was doing absolutely well in Libya. Gaddafi was delivering the dividends of democracy to the people of Libya. Gaddafi provided every basic amenities that they needed Libyans needed. In Libya, if you are a woman that put to bed in Libya, you have nothing to pay in the hospital. You go home with $1,000 during the time of Gaddafi. During the time of Gaddafi, Gaddafi converted river inside desert. Gaddafi converted rice farm inside desert. That is the person they labeled as a dictator. What made him a dictator? Because he said, no, I can't be alive and you come to my country and be taking my resources and be giving me just percentage. That is the reason why they sold out the news. That is what, if I tell you that most of our media houses are not doing on anything good, they're doing us more harm than good. The media houses in Africa, they are doing us more harm than good. They will only sell the news that they want you to hear. But the ones that will implicate their paymasters, they will hide it. I've said it time without number. You see what is going on in Uganda. If you know what is going on in Uganda today, my brother, my sister, you will cry for Ugandans. You will cry for the people of Uganda. If you see the kind of wickedness in Museveni and his son have meted to the life of Ugandans, you will cry for Ugandan citizens. And they said they are looking for dictators in Africa. They saw Museveni doing all these atrocities in Uganda, and they kept quiet. They cannot do anything. Even during the last election in Uganda, they saw what Museveni did to the oppositions, how he killed people, threw people inside jail. Opposition leaders were being, surrounded in their houses. They could not even come out during the election, and he had the time to snatch ballot boxes, play malpractice, election malpractice, and all that. And at the end of the day, all the observers were there. European Union were there, African Union were there, ECOWAS was there, UN was there. They were all there, observed what happened. They could not do anything. They ended up declaring Museveni as a winner. This is the kind of wickedness that's being meted on Africans. Once a leader comes up and said, no, I want my people to enjoy the dividends of democracy, you automatically become their enemy. You automatically become their enemy. I keep asking questions. Why will America declare Ibrahim Traore as a dictator? Why? Is he truly a dictator? The answer is no. Somebody that just entered power 2022. Go and look at his achievement in Burkina Faso. Go and look at his achievement in Burkina Faso. Within the space of 2 years, what France could not give Burkina Faso for 30 something, they colonized Burkina Faso anyway. So Burkina Faso had their independence in 1960. 1960 till now, you can agree with me how many years it is. You could not even give them anything more than 3,000 kilometer paved road. But this guy came on board within the space of 2 years. He delivered 5,000 kilometer paved road for the people of Burkina Faso. I'm not telling you fallacies. Please go and watch YouTubers. Go and watch somebody like Tayo Aina. Go and watch somebody like Wademaya. Go and watch and listen. Now you will agree with me that all I'm telling you here about Burkina Faso is nothing but the truth. I have no reason to come here to lie. I have an integrity to protect. Anything I tell you about Burkina Faso, it is how it is. As we speak now, Ibrahim Traore is building a power plant that will supply 24 hours electricity to Burkina Faso people. He's building it in Fada. There is a province they call Fada after Ouagadougou. When I went to Ouagadougou last, when I went to Burkina Faso last was, I think, 2017-18. There was no single good road. There was no single good road. There was no good road anywhere. Talk less of it, talk about bridge. But today, you can see the kind of bridge Ibrahim Traore is constructing in Ouagadougou. All the government buildings are under construction. Where did he get the money from? Somebody that they accuse that he's embezzling. What is he going to do with the money? If truly Ibrahim Traore is a money monger person or too money conscious, do you know what he would have done? When he got the power, he would have vetted France to come And when they come, he will tell them, please, okay, now you know what will happen? I will relinquish power to you guys. You guys will give me $15 billion. Let me go and have my life with my family and my relatives. We carry them, go America, buy mansions and buy villas in America, or island self, buy island in America, buy houses in Australia or UK or anywhere and have their life. He can do that if he was there for his own selfish interest. But no, he did not do it because he had the spirit of Thomas Sankara in him. And he was not there, he did not embark on this course because of his own selfish interest or because of his pocket. He embarked on that course because he loved his people. He loved his people. He wants his people to enjoy the dividends of democracy. He knows that Africa will have everything that we need to build Africa. He knows very well that there's no reason why any African child should go to bed with empty stomach. He knows very well that there's no reason why any African child should be out of school because of money, school fees. He understands that, and he said, no, enough is enough. Enough is enough. When I tell you people that Africa is the richest continent on earth, people will start doubting me. There was a time I said, I met there's one Okoko on my live stream, one idiot that came from the eastern part of Nigeria, one useless guy that was here, came here. I told them, listen, Lagos State is 24 million in population. Lagos State is 24 million in population. Wait, I'm coming. Let me show you something. Lagos State alone is 24 million in population. Lagos State is 24 million in population. And will you agree with me that Lagos State as a state alone is richer than Spain as a country? I said it here. The one guy was doubting me, doubting what I'm saying. I say, you're underrating Lagos. Do you know the kind of revenue Lagos State is generating? Lagos State is a very rich state, yet there's no good road in Lagos. Just few good roads. There's no constant electricity in Lagos. You will agree with people that lives in the island can agree with me that once it rains in Nigeria today, in Lagos, even water will enter your house. There's no proper drainage in Lagos upon all the money that Lagos has. That money is going into few individuals' pocket. That is why if I tell you that one politician in Nigeria can buy a country, you are doubting me. Tinubu that you are seeing like this, Tinubu, our current president, if he really want to be nice to Nigerians, he definitely do his job because that guy, money is nothing to him anymore. Do you know how much he's making from Lagos State government? Despite he was a governor for 8 years, after when he finished his tenure as governor, he was still making money from. I mean, Nigerian politicians. You see, politicians are getting me crazy. Sometimes if I look at it, I would just want to give up on Nigeria. Who is this one? He said Elvis Ejo. Elvis Ejo. My brother. Oh no, God Almighty. You see, there's some things I will not be. There's something. I mean, how can I even explain to you? Do you know Lagos State is rich? Do you know Spain is one of the poorest countries in Europe? You're telling me what? What are you telling me? Forget about environment. Forget about what you are seeing. They are surviving by tax. Spain is one of the poorest countries in Europe. Spain, Italy, Greece. What are you trying to say? These are one of the poorest countries in Europe. And you are saying no, it's not true. You go and make in fact, I will give you an assignment. Go and make your research. You come back tomorrow morning. Let's argue it. Go and make your research. Thank you very much, Alex Bluco. Thank you very much. Thank you for educating him. Spain survives on tourism. Spain survives on tourism and taxes. Do you know how much Lagos State is generating every day? Do you know? Hey, I love this program. I love this my live stream because I use it to educate a lot of people. You are taking Lagos for granted. Lagos State is strong enough to become a country of its own. Lagos State have the capacity on its own to become a country of its own. Now, the reason why, you see, are we talking about beauty? Forget about, you see, this is the, you see, like, ignorant is another sickness. Ignorant is kind of sickness. You see, that's why, you see, on this live, on a live stream like this, what you do is you learn. What you don't know, you learn. Okay? Try to learn. It's not just about arguing, trying to learn voice. When you are learning your voice, learn your voice, you know, things that you are sure of. Spain is beautiful. That is, we're not talking about beauty. We're talking about revenue. How much does Spain generate in a day, in a month? That's what we are talking about. Spain is one of the poorest countries in Europe. I'm not mixing what I'm telling you, gospel truth. Spain, Italy, Portugal, and Greece. They are surviving by aid. This is the problem. You see, now that's where we have a problem. You know, that's where I was driving to, but you don't want me to land. Upon all the money that we have, we cannot be able to give ourselves, our people, at least enjoy the dividends of democracy. We cannot. Our people are not enjoying the dividends of democracy. Upon all the money that we have. If you have accident now on Nigerian road, God forbid, it's not your portion. If you mistakenly have accident, but you can never have accident too. If you mistakenly have accident in Nigeria, today, and they take you to the hospital, do you know that they will never even attend to you until you pay a certain amount of money? Thank you very much, my brother. Unix cleaning. Listen. Let me tell you. I will explain to you what I go through sometimes on my live stream. Do you know I'm using one of the fastest AfriCell network. I'm using one of the fastest network on my router, right? But I will use, if when I'm not on live stream, I can use my router to download my internet to download anything that I want to download. But once I enter the live stream, my internet will start playing. At the end of the day, I have to change that. That line and use another line, because I know that they're attacking my IP. I got to understand that, but it's okay. That's one of those things. But when you are speaking of the truth, definitely a lot of people will come and attack you. But that's okay. That's not where I'm heading to. Now, it's not. We're not talking about beauty of a country. You cannot use the beauty of Spain to compare. Where would Nigeria even go to smell with? Spain is beautiful. Spain is a very beautiful country, well organized, very clean. The system is working. We are talking about the revenue. Do you know that there's no politician on the surface of this earth? There's no politician on the surface of this earth that can compete with any politician in Nigeria. That can compete with any politician in Nigeria in terms of money. Because these people are embezzling they're embezzling the destiny of your unborn children. They are embezzling the destiny of your unborn children. These people are embezzling hell out of your life. That is why, you see, in every other country, citizens don't even care about politicians. When they are passing like this, the people go their way. They don't. But in Nigeria, only in Nigeria, a citizen will see a local government chairman. He start lying down and start singing praises to him. A local government chairman allocation will come. Okay, let's say 1 billion naira allocation will come to your local government. Your local government chairman will keep 900 million to himself and use 100 million to buy motorbike, buy rice, buy beans, buy yam, buy slippers, buy wrapper, and share to people. And people will be lying down saying, hey, he's doing well. He's a very good local government chairman. He's the best. You forgot that this man has embezzled the destiny of your unborn children. These people are embezzling the dead. See, I've told you guys stories. Let me tell you one story. I come from Obingwa local government area of Abia State, right? Our former local government chairman, I don't give a fuck about anybody. Listen, I mean, see, nobody is more Nigerian than anybody. I've said it time without number. Nobody is more Nigerian than anybody. Nobody is more Igbo than anybody. As long as see, let me tell you, our former local government chairman, his name is Hansen Amechi. Is answering my own surname as well, but we're not related. Hansen Amechi, Sunday Hansen Amechi. Before he became local government chairman, he was just an errand boy to former governor of the state. He was just an errand boy. He had no skill. He had no business. He had no job. His job was to run around politicians and join politicians and be going up and down. That was his job. But he was being settled as local government chairman. They put him as local government chairman to settle him as a good errand boy. Do you know that this boy that was not, he cannot even boast of mud house in his mother's house? He's a young boy anyway. He's older than me, maybe a few years. You know that this young guy was not having anything, but immediately he became local government chairman. He was local government chairman for just only 3 years. Just only 3 years. Within that space of 3 years, this guy was able to build duplex compound with massive fence. Not just only building duplex. He bought land in Aba, in the town. Not just only that. After his 3 years elapsed, he came down. Do you know the next thing he did? The next thing he did was to send his children. He has about, I think, 4 or 5 children and his wife. He sent them to UK to go and live and have better life, knowing fully well that is a better society. And he came back down to Aba to come and play politics. Now, ask me, he's playing politics with the lives of innocent citizens, telling you lies, how if you allow him to go back again or become something that he would do this and do that. Meanwhile, the money that was allocated to him to use to make the life of those that local government better, he used it to enrich himself. This is the kind of problem that we are going through. Nigeria is Nigeria is not just rich. Nigeria is wealthy. Nigeria is a wealthy country. I have Nigerians watching me here. No, you Nigerian, do you know how many barrels of oil you produce every day? Do you know how many barrels of oil our country produces every day? We produce such barrels of oil. At the end of the day, we do not even have a functioning refinery of our own. Forget about Dangote's refinery. We are just put it by the side. It's a private refinery. I mean, Nigeria does not have a refinery of its own. When you get the crude oil, you ship the crude oil out to go and refine. Instead of build Nigeria as big as Nigeria should have at least 5 functioning refineries that is functioning. You can agree with me, if we have 5 functioning refineries, how many youth that will be able to have job in those refineries? Today in Nigeria, as rich as Nigeria, as wealthy as Nigeria, when you graduate from university, you'll be carrying files up and down looking for work in the hotel. A BSc holder, a master degree holder is a hotel attendant. A master degree holder. You are having master degree, you are having your BSc, but you are a porter in the hotel. It's a country that failed its citizens woefully. It's a country that failed. Listen, Tinubu is not just the problem that we have in Nigeria. If you want, the revolution starts today, it should start from the grassroots, from councillor to local government chairman, to House of Assembly members, to representatives, to the senators, down to governor. From governor to them, you start going to the president. The corruption started from the grassroots. Okay, now let me ask you. Subsidy was being removed in 2023. Immediately Tinubu was sworn in. Subsidy was removed. Before subsidy was being removed, how much was petrol in your area? How much was this petrol? Petrol was, I think, 400 or 300, thereabout. But immediately subsidy was being removed, petrol skyrocketed to 1,500, 1,200 naira. Now, I have a question to you guys. Since after the subsidy removal, where is the money that was being removed from subsidy? Where is the money? Where is it going to? Where is the money? It's as simple as ABCD. When I say we are our own problem, I know what I'm saying. Nigerians are scared to die. People are afraid to. Nigerians don't want to die. They don't want to speak up. They are afraid to die, but they are dying in silence. Instead of me to die as a coward, I would rather die as somebody that stood up to speak up against injustice, injustice against anybody. I remember when I started this course, my elder sister called me, said, please, I'm scared. I don't want anything to happen to you. I say, this one, see, I have a life to live, and I have my children. If I don't speak up for them today, sincerely speaking, one day, the same way I'm calling my dad a coward, the same way they will call me a coward. So I don't want my children to call me a coward. It is better for me to speak up so that tomorrow when they wake up, when they ask, Daddy, what did you do during your time? I'll tell them, go to my channel, go and listen. In Africa, we have suffered a lot. If I tell you today that if Africa become one today, we have one borderless Africa, one African currency, and we protect our resources, the Western economy will crumble to the ground. I'm telling you, Africa is so wealthy that we are the strength of this world. After Second World War, Europe was being rebuilt with 70%. 70% of the resources that was used to rebuild Europe came from Africa. This same Europe that you are seeing today was being rebuilt with 70% of our resources. But today, an African will not even, if you go to the embassy to look for visa, they will take your visa fee and reject your visa, and they will not return the visa fee to you. Injustice. The kind of wicked leaders we have in Africa. Wicked. Once you become a politician, the next thing you do is to send your children to America. That's the first thing you do, either UK or America. Send them to America to go and have a good luxury life. Then you come down to Africa to come and play politics with their lives. You come down to Africa to come and play politics with innocent lives. Meanwhile, your children are there, living flamboyant life, living luxury life. Some of them are not even working. They got allowance every month, so they don't have to work because you have already accumulated wealth for them already. When they want to embezzle, they don't embezzle. They don't embezzle small. Look at Okowa, former Delta State governor, embezzled over $1 billion US. $1 billion US. $1 billion US was being embezzled by Okowa, Governor Okowa. Because now he joined APC now. He's a saint. The case is already dead. He's dead on arrival with the EFCC. Look at Yaya Bello of Kogi State. He's working freely, which you know very well. If it was in China, these guys, they will be executed immediately. That's a system that is working. System that does not support embezzlement or corruption. Injustice that is meted on Africans is too much. The kind of wealth that we have in Africa, there's no reason why any African youth should jump Mediterranean Sea to cross to Europe to have greener pasture. That greener pasture is here already. That greener pasture that we have everything in Africa here. Our people are being mistreated in Europe. Most of them, some of these guys, when they jump when they cross Mediterranean Sea, you know, some of them are in the farm working they are being used like donkeys in Italy and Malta and Spain, some part of Spain, in the farm in Spain. They're using them to farm and pay them peanuts. You don't have idea what our people are going through. You don't have idea what our people are going through. Almost every single African citizen, as long as you are not a politician, as long as your relatives are not politicians, you are a victim of bad leadership in Africa. You are a victim of bad leadership. Even the one that appeared like a saint, that you will even put your confidence on, thinking that maybe he will do better. When he goes there, it seems like this thing is a court. Once he enters there, he change. He will definitely change automatically and become something else. You can count how many politicians in Africa that their children are living in Africa here. You will count how many politicians in Africa that their own children are living in Africa here. All they do once they enter office, They will take their children all out, knowing fully where they are coming to play dirty game. Dirty game. Enough is enough. We cannot continue like this. That's what I keep saying it. I will keep saying it time without number. We can't continue. There's no way we will continue like this. Our people in Kenya, they've done their own part, and I'm supporting them. Let them keep. I believe this week again there will be a massive, there will be a massive protest in Kenya, because a few days ago, I think that was 2 days ago or 3 days ago, they took the body of the guy that was being killed by police officers. They took his body to the police station there, and they scheduled another date for protest. That's Kenyans are. In fact, I'm super proud. If there's anything if there's anything more than super proud, I'm extremely super proud of my brothers in Kenya. They are 1 in a million. As long as it's peaceful protest, not violent protest. As long as it is peaceful protest, I'm 100% in support of it. That's how Senegalese took, they took the bull by the horn. They brought the revolution, silent revolution, no noise, no bloodshed, no coup. They went to the ballot box and proved Macky Sall wrong. They reclaimed their country back from France. This is all we want. People that will stand up. People that will shake, that will do something. Not just only sitting on the fence, hiding in the closet. You cannot talk. You can only complain by the corner. Complain. What have you done? What have you done? What have you done? This is the only continent that we have. And see, if you like, I know most of you are living in Western world, enjoying yourself and thinking that you have a better life. Your children, the children your offspring that you're producing today. Trust me, this is why we are. I would not know if I have to call ourselves lost generation. We scattered everywhere. We scattered everywhere. So that you will see somebody, you ask them, my mother told me I'm an African. My father told me I'm an African. You've not been to Africa before. I understand the fact that yes, our government failed us. The system failed us. They are scared of coming home because of insecurity. I understand that fact. But what have you done, at least to make the continent move forward? They've subjected us into abject poverty, to the extent that we cannot even be proud of, we cannot even boast of. Every single thing is imported in Africa. Even toothpick is imported. If the money they are investing, they're using it to build, companies or manufacturing companies in Africa that will create job opportunity, and at least we can be able to have our own manufactured, essential commodities. At least it will be better. But when they embezzle those money, they will use it and go to Dubai and buy high-rise buildings, buy hotels, buy houses in America. You see, one individual will own over 50 houses in America, 10 houses in UK, 10 houses in Europe. How many houses will you live at a time with public fund, and you think that you are accumulating wealth for your unborn children? Those children will later grow up and become drug addicts and sell those properties and use it to do drug. Fact. Look at Emefiele, former CBN governor of Nigeria. Everybody knew very well what Emefiele did to Nigerians. Everybody knew very well what Emefiele did to Nigerians 2022, 2023, 2021, 2022, 2023. You are doing cashless policy when there is no strong internet. The apps were not working. People were dying of hunger. You're doing cashless policy as CBN governor. Meanwhile, you were busy building wealth for yourself, building over 700 duplets with public fund. As a civil servant, how much was your salary? How much was your allowances as a civil servant? But you were busy building 700 houses of your only you, a former CBN governor. If it was in China, this man has been executed already. He has been sentenced to death by hanging or by firing squad. We keep adding them. When we see them, we start praising them. The other day, over 200 people were being killed in Benue State, and for 48 hours there was no statement from the president and from the governor. At the end of the day, when Tinubu went there, they lined children, little innocent students, innocent children, innocent kindergarten children, on the road under the rain, just to sing praises to Tinubu. This is how bad it has become. You subject your own people into abject poverty, and you still treat them like they are slaves. We did not elect you into office to become your slave or to worship you or to make you a demigod or make you look like as if there's something extraordinary about you. We elected you into office to make our life better, to speak for us in the upper chamber and bring back the dividends of democracy to us. We did not elect you to see yourself like God. That should be the mindset of every Nigerian. Not when you see your politician, you start bowing for them, you start prostrating for them, praising them. Alex Blue Code, he said they own that many properties as an investment. So when they retire, they will have a luxury life. Let me ask you something. When they retire, Emefiele, do you know how old is Emefiele? Let me check. Do you know how old is Emefiele? Let me check. You're talking about retirement. Those people don't retire. They clinch to power the 100 years. So there's no retirement for them. Let me know how old is Emefiele. Emefiele is 63 years. 63 years old. Now let me ask you something. He's acquiring for a retirement plan. Okay, 63 years old. Okay, before he retire, maybe around that 70 or 75. Do you think he can be able? Do you think he will be having that strength to control over 700 houses? Now, do you know that after acquiring all this wealth, do you know that the children can easily become drug addicts in America? Those same countries they are sending their children, they think they are doing them anything better. They don't know they are destroying their lives. Those countries, most especially America, when you spoil your children with money, the worst place that you will send your kids is America. I'm not telling you. I'm telling you from the experience. The worst place you can send your kids is America. When they go to America, they become drug addicts. And at the end of the day, one day they will sell off those properties. They sell them cheap, and use them to sneak drug. I'm not missing what I'm telling you, the gospel truth. Because there is a law of nature. There is a law of karma. Whatever you sow is what you reap. Whatever you sow on this earth, that is what exactly that you will reap. When I tell people, see, I told you a story of one man in my maternal home. No, sorry, in my constituency. Sorry, in my ward in Nigeria. This guy was a nobody, right? What I'm telling you now was, Mama T, welcome. What I'm telling you now was as of 1999, when Obasanjo took over power. Obasanjo won election, right? 1999, he became a councillor. Before he became a councillor, he was not having any reasonable job. What he was doing was using bicycle in the village, go around neighboring village, buy plantain, and then go to the town and sell them. That was his business. That's the business he do. He don't have any reasonable business that he was doing. So he was opportune to be chosen as a councillor. But then I don't think that councillor was. I think councillor was by appointment, not by election, right? I think it was by election. He won. Yeah, he contested because that time politics was not that rampant like that. So he contested and won as a councillor. So when he became a councillor, this man that does not have nothing, he don't even have a house of his own in his village. So when he became a councillor, allocation came the first year for him to renovate the primary school in the ward. Do you know what he did? He swallowed the money that was meant to renovate primary school. He used the money and built house for himself in the village. and fenced the house, bungalow. Then the second year again, another allocation came again for certain project again, and he used the money, went to the town and bought a house. So the third year, that was the end of the year, because they said 3 years. Councillors and local government chairmen stays only 3 years, and then there'll be election again. They have TC chairman, and there'll be election again. So the third year, another allocation came again for him to do some certain project again. He used the money and bought Mercedes 200 flat boot, those old Mercedes 200 flat boot. He bought that car and then took chieftaincy title. Do you understand? Now, during the election again, the second election that will take him to second term, he lost the election. Because why? It was obvious the money that was given to him to renovate the school and other projects, he did not execute them. He ate the money. And then there was nothing like EFCC, there was nothing like a Financial Crime Commission and all that. So corruption, it was just common. If you steal, nothing will happen. So nobody asked him about those money. People complain, and at the end of the day, nothing happened. So he lost the election. Now, when he lost the election, now the story of this man, it should be something everybody should learn. Public fund is like a poison. Once you are eating public fund, have it at the back of your mind that you will pay someday. If you do not pay for it, your children will pay for it. Now, this man that I'm telling you now, when he lost the election, he became broke. He became broke to the extent that he had to sell the house in the town. Because now he have already touched money. So those businesses that he used to do before, he cannot do them again, like buying plantains from the villagers and go to the town and sell. He cannot do them again because ego have entered him already. So he sold the house in the town and come back. After a few years again, he was freaking poor. He had to sell his car, and at the end of the day, the children today, as I'm talking to you now, that man is dead, and the children now is one of the poorest and useless children in the village as I'm talking to you now. That is the law of karma for you. Public fund. If there is anything you will avoid in this life, avoid eating public fund. If there's anything you will have to avoid in this life, please avoid eating public fund. It is dangerous. It is disastrous. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Sorry, guys. I'm telling you the gospel truth. If there's anything you will have to avoid eating public fund. It is dangerous. Please, if you're joining me for the first time, subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe, please. I want to get to wider audience. Subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up, please. And comment where you're watching from. Share the broadcast. Share the broadcast, please. Share. If there's anything you will have to avoid in this life, it is public fund. Avoid public fund with everything inside you. It is dangerous. It is disastrous. It is very, very disastrous. It is very, very disastrous. Trust me. It is disastrous. Please subscribe to the channel, please. Do me a favor subscribing to the channel. Okay? So, what am I talking about? Africa, we are so rich. Just that few individuals are the ones accumulating and embezzling the public fund that is meant for public. Few individuals. And there's one politician that came out one day and was asking, Nigerians are too weak. And okay, now we are 250 million in population. And how many is this, even these politicians all? If you gather them all, they're not even up to 1 million. Do you think that over 250 million population cannot descend on these 1 million people that have held Nigeria ransom? And everybody is scared. I don't know why we are afraid. Do you understand? So if that, I keep saying it, time without number. If there's anybody who will emulate is Ibrahim Traore. Let's follow his footsteps. Let's encourage him. Let's encourage him. Stop listening to all these fake news that you are hearing here and there. Those things are propaganda. This man is doing well. Ibrahim Traore is doing absolutely well. Ibrahim Traore is doing absolutely well. He's never a tyrant and can never be a dictator. He loves his people. According to Tayo Aina, a YouTuber, a popular YouTuber that went to Burkina Faso, he just released his video a few days ago. He said it. He interviewed some Burkina Faso citizens. They were saying that their president is somebody that has listening ear. If there's something that is bothering you, just come. Tell him. If you tell him that, he will definitely take action. Okay, if this guy is a tyrant, do you think Burkina Faso will be sitting in the junction of Ouagadougou protecting him every night? Because they don't want him to die. They know that this is Thomas Sankara reincarnated. Thomas Sankara, even during the time of Thomas Sankara, this guy don't know who is Thomas Sankara. Thomas Sankara, this died, I think that was 1970, is it 1983 or thereabout? That was when Thomas Sankara died. And this guy was born 1980, I think 1987 or thereabout. So you can agree with me, he's Thomas Sankara reincarnated. So definitely we need to promote his leadership and encourage him as well. It is very important that anybody that is doing the right thing in Africa here, we will have to encourage them. We'll have to encourage them. Elvis Ejo, Elvis, are you there? Or you left already? Elvis, are you there? Are you there? Okay, JY said, didn't he promise to hold election in 2024? What happened to that? Now let me answer you. I wouldn't even support him to even hold election now as it is. I wouldn't be in support of him to hold election in Burkina Faso now. Yeah, Thomas Sankara was killed in 1987. Are you sure? 1987 or 1983? No. I don't think it's 87. Well, let me check. I'm sorry, eh? Let me check. Sankara was killed. Sorry, eh? Let me check. Let me check. Oh, you are right. You are right, Elvis. You are very, very right. Well, 87, yes. 87. You're right. You're right. You're right. I was thinking it's 83, but you're right. It was 87. It was 87. He died on the yes. He died on October 15th, 1987. You're right. You're right. You're right. Uh, he's schooled in Cameroon, in the Cameroon Military Academy with his killer friend, Blaise Compaoré. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It is very sad. This has been this is the sad story of Africa. This is a sad story that most of the time, if I read the history like this, sometimes it gets to me. Honestly speaking, it gets to me because I don't see the reason why. I don't know why we keep betraying ourselves. I cannot fathom why we keep betraying ourselves to this extent, to the extent that we sell ourselves to the West. The same thing our leaders are doing to us. The same thing. This is the same thing our leaders are doing to us. This is the same thing they are doing to us because of their own selfish interest. The one that will come to them and tell you, I will do this, I will do that. At the end of the day, when he enters there, just like Peter Obi, I know very well that maybe he may do well, but I don't still have that confidence, 100% confidence on Peter Obi, despite that he's my tribe. But I don't have 100% confidence on Peter Obi. If we really need the revolution, in Nigeria, it will come from military regime. But I'm not in support of coup. I can never be in support of coup. I'm not in support of coup. But the way things are going, it seems like democracy have failed us. Democracy have failed us. Even, by the way, what is even democracy when you don't have freedom of speech? There's no freedom of speech in Nigeria. Forget about what they're telling you as freedom. Nigeria now, if you are speaking against the government, what they do is they will look for you with the EFCC or DSS. Do you understand? We keep selling ourselves. We keep betraying ourselves Okay, now, for instance, I told you guys story of Uganda. What happened in Uganda? That is a clear case of genocide. Let me call it genocide because a lot of people were being killed during that 2021 campaign. A lot of people were at 1999, sorry, 2019. 2019. That was the last election they had. I think that was the last election in Uganda. When was the last election in Uganda? Let me see. I cannot remember exactly the year. I can't remember exactly the year. I don't know if I have Ugandans here. Do you have any Ugandan citizen here? Okay, it was 2021. I'm right. 2021, January 14th. Exactly, I remember. It was 2021. A lot of people were being killed by Museveni. Exactly, my brother. My brother said we're just a divided people, and the enemy is like familiar spirit digging deep back into our family weakness, and they're attacking us with a stronger base. Exactly, exactly. That is the main problem that we have in Africa. We are not united. We do not love ourselves. We do not love ourselves. We are not united. Until the day we decide to unite ourselves, until the day we decide to embrace ourselves, that is the day the victory will definitely happen in Africa. We'll conquer, and at the end of the day, take charge of our resources. We do not love ourselves. We do not love ourselves. 1 minute, please. Mommy, what happened? Mohammed said they killed Lumba, Gaddafi, Sankara. Now they're planning to try it. No, it cannot work for them. It cannot work for them. I've told you guys, it cannot work for them because first of all, we're in 21st century where we have at least we have our social media platforms where we can stand against them. You understand? So it cannot work. We will expose their atrocities on social media. It could not. It cannot work. If it was then, by now, Ibrahim Traore is already dead. They would definitely assassinate him. Young guy already survived 17 assassination attempts. So if it was then, when we were still blind, there's no social media. You only believe what they sell to you on the radio stations and television stations. Trust me, he's already gone. So it's a different thing. It's a different scenario altogether. Now, Amilcar Cabral was being killed for the same thing. The same thing, accused of tyranny, and because he stood against them. Amilcar Cabral, Lumumba, Kwame Nkrumah, Idi Amin, Gaddafi, Thomas Sankara. These are African heroes. At the end of the day, they were being killed because they stood against injustice. Shabaka said Nigeria and Uganda are poor example of African leadership. We need unity from the masses up. Exactly. Exactly. I'm expecting Ugandans to take back their country as soon as possible because for the past 40 years, Museveni have held that country ransom. It is too much. It is too much. It is time for them to wake up and reclaim their country back. There's no two ways about it. There's no two ways about it. There's no two ways about it. So please, if you're joining me for the first time, subscribe to the channel, put on your notification button, share the broadcast, as well. Comment where you're watching from, please. Comment where you're watching from, guys. Please comment where you're watching from. Share the broadcast, subscribe to the channel, subscribe, please. It's important you do me a favor by subscribing. Please subscribe. 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 Mm. Subscribe. Mhm. All right. JY said, how big of a role does religion play in politics in Gambia? Um, I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that soon. Um, Cattle Family Farm, just subscribe from Oklahoma, USA. Peace, brother. Thank you very much, my brother from Oklahoma. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Mohammed, how much I love Traore. Traore is an amazing guy. He's an amazing guy. He's an amazing guy. No book, no ball. Hit that like button. Thank you very much. Encourage them. Thank you very much. Please do me a favor by sharing the broadcast. Please subscribe to the channel and as well comment where you're watching from. Please do me that favor. Do me that favor. If you love what we're doing here, just do me that favor. Please. Just do me that favor, please. Please. I will appreciate. I would definitely appreciate, guys. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Alex Bluko say, what about Botswana? I don't really know much about Botswana, sincerely speaking. I don't really know much about Botswana. I don't know much about that. About Botswana, I don't know much about that. Sincerely. Yeah, I don't know much. Okay, let me come to Gambia. Let me come to the Gambia here. Okay. Well, everybody understands very well that Gambia is a Muslim country. That one is 100%. You know, Gambia is like, let me say, 80% Muslims and 20% Christians. Yeah, is a hardcore Muslim country. And well, I cannot use the set of politics in Nigeria in Gambia to compare in Nigeria to compare Gambia. At least politicians in Gambia here they have a little bit fear of God. Yeah, they have a little bit fear of God in them. They are not like Nigerian politicians. Nigerian politicians don't even care. They don't care. What they just want is just to steal more. But in Gambia here, I understand the fact that there is corruption everywhere in Africa. There's corruption, definitely. There is corruption. There is a corruption in Africa, which, for instance, Adam Barrow is the current president now. Adam Barrow, when he became a president, he was just an agent, right? So that is to tell you that corruption is everywhere. He was just an agent, house agent, right? That looks for house for people. When he get a house for you, you pay him percentage. That was his business. I'm not telling you, this is reality that I'm telling you. He was not having any reasonable, he was not a business tycoon. Anybody that comes to you and tell you that Adam Abado was a businessman, he was never a businessman. Agent is something anybody can do. Do you understand? He was an agent that finds house for people. When he get a house for you, he will pay. What I'm telling you, just few years ago, I think few. I'm not telling you many. I said few years ago before he became president. Okay, but he was being entrusted in the opposition party against APRC as a UDP to become the flag bearer because there was a coalition that they formed in different parties came and just like what happened in ADC, what is happening in ADC now. So he was because people found him worthy of like they can trust him, because they saw that they feel like maybe you don't have that much, you don't have that rapport or that connection with Jammeh. You understand? So he cannot betray them behind. So they took him as a candidate. And at the end of the day, he became the candidate of the coalition. And as God may have it, Jammeh did not see it coming. Jammeh thought that maybe at the end of the day, he will still be re-elected back. So that is why in this life, don't be carried out. Don't be too confident in things you do. Always have at the back of your mind anything can happen. So at the end of the day, he was being elected, and it caused a lot of problem to the extent there was war was about to break here. But then I wasn't in Gambia anyway. I was not in Gambia. I was in Cape Verde then. So this thing happened to the extent that at the end of the day he became the president and he was sworn in. I think that was January 2017. He was being sworn in. But will you agree with me that somebody that was being sworn in as the president, knowing fully well that he was a poor man, should be able to understand the plight of the poor people, of the common citizens, right? When he became president, the first thing he did was to send his children to America. This is where I'm getting angry. This is the same thing I'm talking about. This is the same thing I'm talking about. Once they want to play their dirty politics, what they do is to send their children to different country. The first thing he did was to send his children to America to go and study. Why going to America when there are schools here in Gambia? Now, he started playing his politics. The first year of his tenure, second year, third year of his tenure, he built a magnificent building in his village. Magnificent. You know what they call magnificent building? Building that should cost more than almost more than $1 million. How much was his salary? How much did he earn between that 3 years that he built that house? So he built that magnificent building in the village, and at the end of the day, he was re-elected again. And this is the problem that we have in Africa. Selfishness is the problem that we have here. Selfishness. And the citizens are cowards. Most of the citizens are cowards. Unlike Kenyans. Forget about, if you're talking about coward citizens in Africa, don't count Kenyans. Kenyans are brave. Those ones are brave. Those ones are strong. Those ones knows what they want. Let me tell you. See, most of these politicians, they are very, very scared. Though. They are very, 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 very scared. That's why, do you know the reason why they go with escorts? They go with heavy policemen? Because they are scared. If I become a politician today, for instance, if I become a local government chairman today, sincerely speaking, I will never need a security guard. Never. I will not need it. Because there's nothing you will kill me about. Because I will still live my life normal the way I'm living. The money that is sent to me to do the job, I will definitely deliver. Definitely. Even when the allocation comes, I will make it open. And all of them, everybody will see. And when the money is going out, everybody will see how the money is going out. And that is how it's supposed to be. It's not when the allocation comes, all of them will be covering it. It seems like, there will be, when 1 billion allocation comes, one individual will corner 900 million in his own pocket and use 100 million and tell you there's not enough money, this and that. Even they will not even pay civil servants. They will not pay enough. Now, let me ask you, how much is civil servant salary in Nigeria? Their salary is nothing to write home about. You can imagine still in this 21st century, people are still protesting for 70,000 naira minimum wage. 70,000 naira minimum wage. That is less than $50. $50 cannot be enough for me to fuel my car for a month. $50 for a month. You know how much I spend on petrol? Every week I spend 3,000. Ask my wife, $3,000 every week. That's the week I try to economize. I spend $3,000 every week. In a month, I spend $12,000 in a month. $12,000 is roughly $200. That's what I spend for petrol alone. I'm not talking about other expenses. So, and you are paying somebody less than $50, and you feel happy. How many homeless people are in America? I'm not talking about even America. America is by the way. I'm talking about we in Africa here. I'm talking about Africa. And the worst part of it is that this civil servant doesn't even have proper retirement benefits. There's no proper retirement benefit. Look at what Ibrahim Traore is building. Ibrahim Traore is building affordable homes in Ouagadougou. Affordable homes. Where civil servant can easily own a house and pay by mortgage. It's as simple as ABCD. This is very simple. If you really want better the life of your citizens. Very simple. Build affordable homes for civil servants. At least let them own a house. So that when they go on retirement, they can be able to own a house. They don't need to pay house rent again. The little pensions they are receiving can be enough for them to take care of themselves. In Nigeria today, when you become a civil servant or a soldier in Nigeria or police officer in Nigeria, you've already signed to be perpetually poor. You've already signed it and stamped. In fact, in your life, your life don't spoil. Your life don't spoil. Build affordable homes. Let it be a federal government project. Go every state in Nigeria. Tell the governors, please allocate 10,000 hectares of land. Each governor allocate, not allocating allocating land for Ruga, for rearing cows. No, allocate land for civil servants so that we can build affordable homes for them. If you each state provide 10,000 hectares of land, at least that 10,000 hectares of land can give us nothing less than 100,000 buildings, 100,000 bungalows. We have more than 100,000 civil servants. We understand that fact, but at least start from somewhere. At least people can be able to own houses and pay little by little. The same way it's happening in America, the same way it's happening in Canada, the same way it's happening in the UK, the same way it's happening in Europe. They pay little by little. They can even spread it and pay within 50 years or 30 years or 40 years. As simple as ABCD. They know, you think they don't know these things. They know very well. But they want to use poverty as a weapon. They want to use, they love poverty. They love seeing their people in poverty. They love seeing their people coming out to praise them because they are hungry. You know, hungry man, when somebody is hungry, and once you give him food, he can even sing praises to you and even lie down for you and do whatever you ask him to do. That's why they use poverty as a weapon. That's why I keep telling young Nigerians, if you are listening to me, before I even round up, let me tell you, let me give you small advice. If you're a young Nigerian, if you're a Nigerian youth and you're listening to me, have a plan B. If you don't have any reasonable work you're doing in Nigeria, I've said it time without number on my channel. If you don't have any reasonable work that you are doing in Nigeria, if you don't have any reasonable business that you are doing in Nigeria, let your plan B, have a plan B of leaving Nigeria. Leave that country. That country will kill your potentials. That country will kill your dream. I'm a testimony. I was a victim of Nigerian bad governance. I know what I'm telling you. Even Cotonou, that Benin Republic that you are taking for granted is better than Nigeria. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. Even Cotonou is better than Nigeria. Nigeria is a wealthy country, but lack proper leadership. Nigeria is the wealthiest country in Africa, but lack proper leadership. So if you're a youth in Nigeria, your plan B should be to leave that country. Try as much as possible to leave. That is the only thing you can do for yourself. If not, that's why you go to Nigeria today, you see a lot of people. Thank you very much, Elvis. Thank you very much for confirming what I'm saying. That's why if you come to Nigeria today, you see Nigeria. Do you know how many graduates Nigeria is producing? And Nigerians love to go to school. Our youth love to go to school. They love to study. They are intelligent. Nigerian youth are the most intelligent youth in Africa. The most intelligent. Nigeria produces thousands of graduates every year. Every year, thousands of graduates. But there's no job available. At the end of the day, you see BSc holders, master degree holders ending up in the hotel, becoming a porter in the hotel or hotel attendant. A BSc holder. There's no job available. Most of our graduates are driving Okada, driving keke. Most of our graduates. Young, vibrant, intelligent people, human capacity, human resources, we have it. We have it in abundance. Manpower, we have it. But there's no job. What they will come out in public is tell you, encourage your people to join military. Join military. Why not bring your own children to join military? Why not bring your own, go to America and bring those your children that are living in America, bring them down to Nigeria to join military. You want the children of the poor people to join military so that they can remain in poverty. And most of this, our soldier does not even have sense. Most of this, our police officer does not even have sense. When they send you go and attack protesters, you go and kill them. You forgot that those protesters are even fighting for you. You can go to Nigerian barracks today. If you go to Nigerian barracks and see how police officers are living in the barracks, I swear to God, you just give up on Nigeria. My brother, everywhere is better than Nigeria. I live in the Gambia. I've been living in the Gambia for the past 15 years. I came to Gambia when I was very, very young. I've told you guys my story here. Don't worry, I will make a separate video of my story. Not now. I will make a very separate video of my story and post on my channel. You guys can go and listen. I will tell you guys my story, what I've gone through in life, what Nigeria did to me. Nigeria, forget about Gambia. Even Gambia is far better than Nigeria. Gambia is far better than Nigeria. You cannot travel from Lagos to Ibadan. If you travel from Lagos to Ibadan safely and arrive safely, you will thank God. If you will not be kidnapped or being killed by Fulani headsmen, or die because of bad road, like an accident because of bad road. Everywhere is better than Nigeria. Do you know that in Gambia here we have constant electricity? I'm using electricity. You cannot hear noise of generator anywhere here. Where will you even hear noise of generator? There's nowhere you will hear noise of generator in Gambia here. It's not possible. There is light. No matter there is a corruption, there's nowhere there's no corruption. But in Gambia here, nah, we have electricity. Do you know that in Gambia here, when you buy a land here, you will not need to sink borehole before you start your building. No, there is a proper water distribution here. Good pipe-borne water. Once you have your land, take your land documents to the NAWEC. They will give you meter. You pay your meter money. They will give you a meter and come and connect water to you. Install water in your compound, in your land. You start your building. There is a pure pipe-borne water here. In Gambia, I can leave my house here by 3 a.m. and walk down to 3 kilometers or 4 kilometers and walk back to my house, and nothing will happen to me. I'm not telling you that there's no criminals anywhere or there's no armed robbers. Armed robbers, yeah, those boys that goes with knife, but it's not like common like that. Gambia is well secured. Since in the history of Gambia, since I come to the Gambia here for 15 years, there's no day they say terrorists. Where would they come from? Where would they come from? Do you know how much is Dalasi to Naira? Dalasi is 1 to 21. One Dalasi to 21 Naira. And you're telling me Nigeria this, Nigeria that. Nigeria this, Nigeria that. You are paying somebody 70,000 Naira. Even that 70,000 Naira, they are begging you to make it to approve it as minimum wage, 70,000 Naira. You are drawing hand backward. There is money that is not even up to $50. $50. Do you know how much is $50 in Dalasi? 3,500. How much is my cleaner salary? My cleaner earns $5,000. How much is $5,000? $5,000 is how much? Let me check it. $5,000 is how much? $5,000 is how much? 21 times 5. That's 105,000. That's what I pay my cleaner. 105,000 Naira. That's what I pay cleaner. And even they're still complaining that it's not enough for them. I pay clean. My security, you know how much I pay security? I pay my security $9,000. $9,000 because he's working 24 hours. $9,000 is how much? It's 200 and something thousand Naira or 200,000 Naira. That's what security earns. Do you know the job if you get a job of 200,000 Naira, do you know the kind of job is that in Nigeria? You know what kind of job is that? Nigeria, everywhere is better than Nigeria. Everywhere. Everywhere is better than Nigeria. Everywhere. Nigeria is a I don't deny the fact that Nigeria is a wealthy country. Nigeria is a very wealthy country. That is true. It's a very wealthy country, but we lack good leadership. This one said, Mohammed Dambata said, when are you coming back to Nigeria to help our country? We need collaboration. Collaboration on how? Small ant like me, what can I do for your country? There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can even. The only thing I can do is like this. I'm on live stream, trying to sensitize you. I believe pretty well that maybe you are part of those people. Maybe your father is a politician or you are a politician, or you have a relative that is a politician. I'm pretty sure about that. You understand? So why will I coming to do what? What did Nigeria do for me, by the way? Nigeria, me as a Nigerian, there's nothing I can remember Nigeria did for me. Nothing. There's nothing Nigeria did for me. Nothing. I become whatever I am today is by my own struggle on my own. Instead, I'm the one adding value in Nigeria because I send my money to that country. Nigeria have never done nothing for me. Nothing. Nothing. What have Nigeria done for me? I own 2 to 3 houses in Nigeria, but I don't even live. I cannot go to Nigeria and spend there 3 weeks. Or highest I spend there is 3 weeks. It's relatives that are living in the houses. So what have Nigeria done for me? Nigeria have never done nothing for me in my whole life. The only thing Nigeria did for me is that God made me to come to Nigeria as a Nigerian. That's all. That's all. That's all. People will come out to demand for freedom. They want to go on their own separate ways because they found it that Nigeria is a failed country. They found it that Nigeria does not favor them because they were being marginalized. They said now they want to have their own country. Allow us to go. You label them terrorists. Now, another set of people that roams around with cow, killing innocent Nigerians, committing crimes, kidnapping people, killing people, committing crime, destroying people's farms. You tag them Fulani headsmen. Injustice. That is why for Nigeria to be good, it will take only the grace of God and revolution. It will take only the grace of God and revolution. You tag people that come out to demand for their own freedom. You tag them as terrorists. They are your terrorists. So, but people that are killing people, committing crimes, destroying farms. Now people cannot even go to their farm now freely and even have confidence. But they will be scared of Fulani headsmen. People that are killing a lot of people, went to Benue State and kill over 200 people. You tag them headsmen. And you are holding one man ransom for over 5 years. Somebody that is only asking for freedom, you hold him ransom. Tell me the one single crime Nnamdi Kanu committed. Tell me the crime that he committed because he said, no, I'm not a Nigerian. I don't want to be a Nigerian. I don't want to remain in Nigeria. I need my freedom. You hold him ransom. You hold him ransom. But the real people that committed crime, terrorists, Boko Haram, that killed a lot of Nigerian soldiers, killed a lot of Nigerians, kidnapped Chibok girls. Over 200 girls were being kidnapped. And our brave soldiers were able to capture them. All you do is to release them and integrate them back to the society. Give them a lot of money. If you're a Nigerian and you still believe in Nigeria, you're on your own. The injustice that is meted on the Southeasterners, it is obvious to the world. The whole world is seeing it. It is obvious. It is no longer hidden. There's nothing you can do to hide it. The injustice is too much. Say we are in what democracy? I will even prefer let Abacha keep ruling in Nigeria. Let Abacha don't die. Let him keep ruling in Nigeria. That's nothing democracy have done to Nigeria. Democracy have destroyed Nigeria beyond repair. The day we got democracy, the day Nigeria started sinking. During when Abdul Salam Abubakar, the last military president, how much was dollar then? How much was dollar during the time of Abdul Salam Abubakar? How much was dollar during the time of Abacha? How much was dollar? Now, how much is dollar now? Even safer then. Safer was like if you use 1 naira, you have about one naira was about 1,500 safer or 1,000 safer. But now, how much is safer now? Safer now is like dollar to naira. That is how bad the economy has become. Today in Nigeria, if you have 1 million naira in your account, you cannot boast that you have money. 1 million naira. What is 1 million naira? What can 1 million naira do for you? If you go to the market and buy some few stuff, it's gone. That is how bad This is how bad it has become. And somebody is here, you are scared of talking. You are scared of speaking up when you are supposed to. You don't want to die, but you are dying silently. You are dying silently. Since that injustice, this Michael Langley went to Congress to label Ibrahim Traore as a dictator. What did Tinubu say? Did Tinubu condemn that act? They did not. Or did any African leader condemn that act? They did not. Because the guy is putting sand on their eyes. The guy is waking every single African youth up, making us to understand that we have every single resources that we need to develop Africa. Instead, what we do, they come here, they take our uranium to their country and develop missiles. Meanwhile, we don't even have one single missile site in Africa to protect our own sovereignty. If anything, if third world war break out today, we don't have anything to protect ourselves. Somebody is telling you that, listen, we have a long way to go. We have a very long way to go. We have a long way to go. We have a very long way to go. We have a long way. Please, if you are joining me for the first time, subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe. Uche Abba, my brother, said Abacha was a good president. He meant well for Nigeria. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. He meant well for Nigeria. All the military leaders meant well for Nigeria. That's why the question I keep asking, what has democracy done for Nigerians? People are saying, no, we don't want military rule. Hey, we don't want military rule. What has democracy done for you? Are you enjoying democracy? Where corruption is becoming order of the day. Where one single person will embezzle $1 billion and nothing will happen. There's no single protest anywhere. Is that what democracy have done for you? Where there's no single hospital, government hospitals doesn't even have paracetamol, talk less of. Is that what democracy have done for you? Where malaria, ordinary malaria, minor sickness can kill somebody in Nigeria. There's no good medication. Listen, last year that I went home, I bought my mom paracetamol and Panadol. I took it to my mom. So that day I was there. I told my mom, bring Nigerian paracetamol, let me see. She brought Nigerian paracetamol. I brought a cup, a glass cup. I pour water there. I throw Nigerian paracetamol inside. Within 10 minutes, sorry, what is 10 minutes? Within 1 minute, the Nigerian paracetamol dissolved. I throw the water. I put another one. I brought the paracetamol that I brought from here, because most of the thing we consume here is imported. Most of them come from UK. Some of them come from Europe. So I threw the paracetamol inside, Panadol inside the water. It took that Panadol like 20 minutes to dissolve. Now you can compare the quality. Most of the medicines they sell in Nigeria is fake medicine. Is that what democracy have done for you? Can you remember the time of Dora Akunyili? Former NAFDAC chairman, chairlady, Dora Akunyili. That was when Nigeria was working. When Nigeria was working, democracy brought shame upon Nigeria. We want, you see, for me, sincerely speaking, my own opinion, I don't know about your own opinion. I want that military regime to come back again, because we've tested democracy for over 20-something years. There's no benefit. There's no single benefit. There's nothing I can tell you now that Nigeria did for me as my own country, my country of origin. There's nothing Nigeria did for me. There's nothing I can be proud to say in public, say, if not Nigeria. But I can proudly tell you that what Gambia has done for me, what Gambia have done for me, even if you're giving back, if I'm to give back, should be Gambia. I should give back to Gambia society. You know what Gambia have done for me? I came here when I was very, very young. I came here when I was very, very, very young. One thing about Gambia is you come here with your genuine mind, clean hand, don't commit crime. Definitely the land will bless you because it's a fertile land. But if you come here with your dubious mindset, that criminal activity, criminal mindset, if you come here, definitely you will end up in jail, or you end up in jail. Is either you end up in jail or you end up running away from here. I can be proud and say Gambia have contributed to my life than Nigeria did. So what are you talking about? What have Nigeria done for me? What have the democracy done for you as a Nigerian? As a Nigerian, do you know as of 2015? Now 2015 is far. It's closer. As of 2010, as of 2010, if you have 10,000 naira, you can go to the market and buy a lot of things. With 10,000 naira, you will buy half bag of rice, you will buy beans, you will buy yam, you will buy red oil, you will buy meat, you buy everything and come back with 10,000 naira. You mistakenly go to the market with 20,000 naira. You buy full bag of rice now and buy a lot of things and come back. So 2010, 2009, 2008. Democracy has failed us woefully. There's no hope. There's no hope. There is no single hope. The only hope that we have, if what happened in Senegal can happen in Nigeria, where we can be able to unite ourselves and speak in one voice and do the needful, choosing the right leaders. But the fact that we are being separated, we are being divided within ourselves, we are speaking different voices. Sincerely speaking, we can never get it right in Nigeria. And at the end of the day, it will end up becoming what happened in Burkina Faso. Sincerely speaking, if you think it will not happen, I'm sorry, it will happen. You think the soldiers are happy? Soldiers are not happy. Forget about this. All these ones, they are being compromised, giving money to all these people. Whatever that God wanted to happen will definitely happen. Guys, if you guys can help me to subscribe to my channel, I will be good. I will be happy. I will love it. I will love it. Please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe. I need you guys to subscribe. So help me to subscribe, please. Share the broadcast so we can get to wider audience. I'm here. I've been 2 hours here, and I want more. I want to go 30 minutes more. Please subscribe. I want us to get to 7,000 subscribers today. Do me that favor, please. Do that favor for me. I will be very, very happy, and I will appreciate. Alex Blucos, okay, my brother Okechukwu Kenneth said, in as much that we don't support military rule, but democracy has done nothing good in our country. Definitely, sincerely speaking, what you said is just the fact. Alex Blucos said, France became what it is today because of the military revolution, Napoleon. Exactly, that is what it is. That is what it is. Exactly. So please, guys, if you're joining me for the first time, subscribe to the channel, put on notification button, share the broadcast so we can get to wider audience, and as well, comment your opinion and ask a question if you have a question to ask, please. Please feel free to ask your question. Uche, my brother, Uche Albert, thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. Your comments is very, very good ones. Thank you very much. Freedom all. Thank you very much, my brother. Mohammed, my brother, thank you very much. Ludney, Tedismon, thank you very much for joining. Todd Ferguson, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Wachuku Bonaventure, thank you very much for joining us here. Freedom, okay, Freedom, I mentioned him already. Thank you very much. Okay, Chuku can I say sincerely, many infrastructure we have in Nigeria are being built during military regime. Exactly. Most of the thing that most of the road that we have, yes, most of the road that we have today was during the military regime. There is nothing that you can hold your hand and say this democracy has done for us. Nothing. The government school that were built by the military regime they've all fallen down already. They fell down already. They're no longer functioning now. So what have democracy done for you? There's nothing at all. Genevia McDonough, thank you very much. MS Mo, thank you very much. Safi Bonga, thank you very much, guys. Please share the broadcast. Share. Share, please. Share. Thank you, thank you. Uchenna Onwe. Good to hear you speaking in, brother. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. God bless you. Okay, what can I say? Sincerely, many Nigerian, oh, exactly. I read that already. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe so we can have, get to wider audience. Greetings from Emirate. Thank you very much. Like that, my brother from Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you guys. God bless you. Who else is there? Who else is there? Who else is there? Yeah, definitely. I would definitely we will use our platform to speak the truth into power without fear or favor. We don't fear anybody, my brother. We don't fear anybody as long as we know that we're not inciting fears or committing crime. But the truth must be said the way it's supposed to be, without fear or favor. You know, I have no reason to be scared of anybody. Nigeria is my country, and I will come to my country anytime I want and go anytime I want to go. Nobody can do me anything. You understand? Yeah. But the truth, we must say it the way it's supposed to be. We cannot massage anybody's ego. We cannot massage any politician ego here. Because we are not here to come and worship anybody. We are here to speak the truth to power. You understand? I've said it time without number. My platform is the gospel of truth that I preach, and nothing but gospel of truth. We must preach it the way it's supposed to be. We are not here to come and make you feel good the way. And like I always say, truth is always like a sharp object that can pierce anywhere. Maybe some of the time, most of the time, our truth gets to them, and definitely it will always keep getting to them. Kamate Moha, thank you very much for joining here. Thank you. Who else is there, please? Comment where you're watching from, please. Comment. Thank you, my brother, Uche Alba. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We can't keep being scared of speaking of when we are supposed to speak up. You understand? By the way, everybody will die at the end of the day. Death is inevitable. So if you're scared of death, you're just wasting your time, because at the end of the day, one day, death will definitely come. If God decides that you will live, nobody can take your life. You understand? So we keep speaking the truth to power. Nigeria belongs to all of us. I've said it time without number. Nobody is more Nigerian than anybody. Nobody is more Nigerian than anybody. We are all Nigerians. Bashir Ibrahim from Nigeria. Speak the truth, my brother. Thank you very much, my brother Ibrahim from Nigeria. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Thank you very, very much. We must have to speak the truth to power without fear or favor. We don't care. Whoever that is watching, we don't care. No. Care for what? I've seen life and death. I've seen things in this life. Don't worry, I will tell you guys my story when the time comes. It's not now yet. I will tell you guys my story. Kennedy Afumba. Let us just be united. Because Mr. Ibrahim Traore is a man who is courageous. Exactly. He's courageous. Definitely. He is. Somebody that have survived 17 assassination attempts. You understand? So God is with him. God is definitely with him, and he's doing the right thing, what he's supposed to do. And his people love him the way he's doing it. So there's no two ways about it. Please subscribe, guys. Please do me that favor by subscribing to the channel. Subscribe. I will appreciate, please. I will appreciate. Oh, 1 minute, guys. Oh. So why are you doing like this now? Shall I stay with him? Let me go and finish. Go there. Ah, oh, I'm struggling with my son. Oh, Chris Joe Silly. Thank you very much for joining. Emmanuel Mabassa. Thank you. Chat 4535. Can you explain what type of military you were in and what you did? I'm a big military head and love to learn about it. I'm not a military man. Sorry. Rena is back again. He's crying. He wants to join me here, but I don't want my children's face to show here. I don't want their face to show here. Yes. Mm, thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think I will be ending it here right now because I've been here for 2 hours and almost 2 hours and 20 minutes. So that should be enough already for the day. We catch again tomorrow morning. Please subscribe to the channel, please. Do me that favor. Subscribe. Subscribe, please. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Subscribe. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. 30 people to subscribe so we can get to 7,000 subscribers. Please do me that favor. Do me that favor, please. Ooh. Yes. Kennedy Afumba said, as I am talking to you right now, my brother, I am in Zambia. Oh, wow. From Zambia? Okay, that's good. How is Zambia? How is Zambia? Oh, how is Zambia doing? See my brother, Marvin English from Jamaica. Thank you, my Jamaican brother. God bless you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining us here. Please subscribe to the channel, put on notification button, share the broadcast, give me thumbs up there and comment where you're watching from. Please do me that favor. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Okay. All right. All right. All right. In next 2 minutes, I'll be going. I'll be ending it here. I think I've tried already. I've spent 2 hours and 20 minutes already. So that should be enough for today. Then we can continue from where we stopped. I appreciate you guys. You guys are wonderful. Thank you very much. Please, as you are joining me, subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Gambia, my brother, so far so good. And what about you? I'm in Gambia. Gambia is okay. I've been living here for 15 years. I've been living here for 15 years. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Jonathan, how far? The guy, you know the money. 10,000, eh? 11,000. Okay, imagine give me them now, eh? Ga, with 1,000 Tiram wave. Tiram wave, la, him. Okay, my nurse, the charges there. I'm going to cash power. Yes. Offer 10,000 like again. maybe later in the evening, be with there. But I'm not meeting. No, it's a meeting. This time, Jaga. I may before get that. I may be there. Okay. Ooh. All right. So, guys, I'll be going off right now. Thank you very much, guys. Oh, yes. My brother Kennedy said, fantastic, my brother, but we need to come together. We will definitely. We are coming together gradually already. Drew McFly say, try for what president? Yes. Are you buffering? Eh, all right, please subscribe, guys. Subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, please, please, please. Hmm. All right, so I will end it here. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. I want to let you know. So this is my sister or my brother. You came very, very late. Oh, you came very late. Very, 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 very late. You came very late. Kathy Thomas Owen. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Okay, Tagon. Well, let's just hope the West doesn't run out of resources to donate before you become a superpower. God Almighty. Which resources are you guys donating to us? You see, there's no resources the Westerners are donating to us. They are coming to exploit our resources. You are exploiting from our resources already. So that you are not donating nothing. All lies from the pit of hell. We've not seen nothing from the West. Nothing. Nothing. Without Africa, there will be no West. So let me just put it at the back of your mind. Put it there so that you can remember. Without Africa, there is no West. You guys are using us to shine. Now you guys will agree with me. You see, Burkina Faso ended France. Niger Republic did. Senegal did. Niger, what's it called? Chad did. Guinea Conakry did. Gabon did. Now, in the next 5 years, you get to understand that France is a very, very poor country because all those resources they are exporting from Africa is no more. You will never see it anymore. You will see. So this one that said here, well, let's hope the West doesn't run out of resources to donate before you become a superpower. You're just talking out of ignorance. You don't know anything. You think you guys are giving us anything? What have you guys done for us, by the way? Instead, you guys are exploiting from us. Hmm? Just pray that we Africans don't unite. If we unite, even you that is talking today will feel the pain because your economy will crumble. Yes, keep deceiving yourself. I see you guys in the comment section. Africa no small. Oh. We are the richest continent on earth. The day you guys go and we take charge of our resources, you get to understand that we are the envy of the world. Mhm. Joycey Bar, thank you very much for joining here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very, 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 very much. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe to the channel. I'm still waiting. I want to get to a certain point. Please subscribe, please. Do me that favor. Subscribe to the channel. Oh, yes. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. He's a big name in Africa. Oh. He's the biggest. In fact, he's the hero. He's African hero. Now, everybody look up to him. And he's making us proud. He's making us super proud. He's doing amazingly well. He's doing amazingly well. Guys, subscribe, please. Who can battle with the Lord? Who can challenge Jehovah? Oh, who can battle with the Lord? Inusa Mosongwe. More grace, brother. Please, where are you watching from, Inusa? Where are you watching from? Inusa Mosongwe. Please subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, please, please, please. I say nobody, yo. Who can battle with the Lord? Who can challenge Jehovah? Who can battle with the Lord? You know some somewhere. Oh, Jesse from Jamaica, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you. God bless 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 you. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Let's go. Let's go. Unisa from Cameroon. That's my from Cameroon. Welcome. Augustine Foley, watching from Columbus, Ohio. Thank you very much. You are watching from America. Thank you for joining us here. Please subscribe to the channel. Share the broadcast, please. Share the broadcast so that we can get to a wider audience, please. Share, 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 share. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Who else is there? Who else? Who else is there? Uh, yes, yes, yes. Please subscribe, guys. Francis Tabansi. You're welcome, brother. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please subscribe, guys. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. We're almost there. We're almost there already. Subscribe. Norma Joseph. Where are you watching from, Joseph? Joseph, where are you watching from? Gold. John Gold. John Gold, welcome back again. I know you're watching from Spain already. You're welcome, brother. You're welcome. Who else is there? Who else is there? Haruna Hassan Alasana said, yes, well done, my brother. God, brother, we pray for this guy. May Allah bless him and protect him from enemies. Amen. That's my prayers too. That's my prayer. He's a hero. He's an icon that we should protect at all costs. Please comment where you're watching from. Subscribe to the channel, please. Do me that favor by subscribing to the channel. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Oh. Haruna said, I'm Ghanaian living in the UK, but my mind is following everything back home, which is Africa. I understand. You're a true son of the soil, and I'm super proud of you. Thank you very much. Kennedy Afumba, my brother, he said, my brother, as we watch you right now, we are very comfortable and to see that the Lord Almighty will unite. Let us just come together and to fight this rubbish from out of Africa. Amen. That is my dream too. I just pray one day we will have Africa that we can be proud of, you know, not people Westerners stop feeling like without them we can no longer live anymore. John God said the hidden treasure of the truth and anything good begins from the Garden of Eden. That's Africa and the land of civilization. I've said it time without number here that Africa is the treasure of the world. And secondly, we are the richest and the wealthiest continent on earth. Nobody can deny the fact. And you think these people don't know, they know. They know that Africa is the richest continent on earth. So that's why sometimes when we're speaking the truth here, it gets to them so bad. You understand? It gets to them. Ali Sururu, he said, Traore is the king post of Africa. Keep it up, brother. All eyes on you. Much protection from Allah. Watching from Kenya. Thank you very much, my Kenya brother. You see, I've been looking for Kenyans here since on my program. I've been looking for Kenyans. My brother Ali, please tell me what's going on in Kenya now, because I saw on the news the other day that few lot of the youth were carrying the dead body of the guy that was being killed by police officers, taking him to the station where the police officer was. Please, what's going on? Is the protest still going to hold this week? I want to know because I'm following the protest very, very well. What's going on now? Tell me what's going on in Kenya now. Let me know. Please, if you're joining me for the first time, subscribe to the channel, please. Do me that favor by subscribing to the channel, please. Please do me that favor, please. Subscribe to the channel, put on your notification button, share the broadcast, and as well, comment where you're watching me from, please. Thank you. Yusuf Ibrahim, thank you very much, my brother. Welcome. Where are you watching from? Yusuf, where are you watching from? Oh, my brother from Mauritania. Thank you very much. Mauritanian, my brother, Mauritanian brother. Thank you very much for joining here. God bless you. God bless you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Please subscribe, guys. Subscribe to the channel, please. Do me that favor. Subscribe to the channel. Please, 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 please. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Who is writing and deleting? Please do not delete. Feel free. I want to read. Don't delete, please. Don't delete, please. Lamin Sanya, that's my brother from Gambia. Lamin Sanya, Lamin Sanya. Thank you for joining us here. Yeah, thank you, thank you. But Lamin, you came very late. But nevertheless, it's better than none. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Who else is there, please? Subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Please subscribe. Theo Nanusis, amen. And I am watching from Namibia, amen. Yes, I have do so, amen. Thank you very much, my brother from Namibia. God bless you. Thank you for joining us here. Thank you. Please always make sure that you join me every 9 a.m. and 8:30 p.m. Please do me that favor. Always put on your notification button so you'll be able to know when I drop videos. And as well, you can as well watch my videos down on my channel. I made a video about Ibrahim Traore, the machines that were being bought by Ibrahim Traore that was, came from Ghana to Burkina Faso. I have the videos on my channel. You can watch them. Yeah, my brother. Greetings, comrade. Thank you very much for joining us here. God bless you, brother. Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, 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 guys. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. I need more 10 people to subscribe so that we can call it a day for today, and then tomorrow we catch up ourselves tomorrow. All right. Guys, please subscribe, 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 please. Oh, subscribe, please, subscribe. Oh. We're almost there. We're almost there. Just remaining few. Yes. All right. Mama T, are you here or you left already? Are you here or you left already? Mama T left already. Please subscribe, guys. Subscribe, please. Subscribe. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe to the channel. Please do me a favor by subscribing to the channel. Okay. Please, do we have some people from St. Kitts and Nevis, please? Do we have St. Kitts and Nevis, people from St. Kitts and Nevis? There is something very, very important. Some from people from St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Kitts and Nevis. Please, if you are from St. Kitts and Nevis, please comment in the comment section, please. Very, very important. Very important, please. Roger Greenway, Terrace, Simon. Please, where are you watching from, please? Subscribe to the channel, please. If you're joining us for the first time, subscribe. And please, where are you watching? I need people from St. Kitts and Nevis. Very, very important. Very, 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 very important. Our people from St. Kitts and Nevis. Okay. Roger Greenway from Antigua. Antigua. Okay. Terras from Bermuda. Bermuda. Okay. 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 Who else is there? Who else is there? Who else is there? Please, if you're joining me for the first time, please subscribe to the channel, put on your notification button, share the broadcast, and as well comment where you're watching from. Do me a favor by sharing the broadcast. It's very, very important so we can get to a wider audience. Like I always say, we preach the gospel of truth and nothing but the truth. We're not here to massage politicians' ego. We're here to tell them the truth the way it's supposed to be and nothing more. Please, if you love what we are doing, the support that I want you to give me is by subscribing to the channel, put on your notification button. When I drop a video, you can be able to see, or when I'm on live stream, you'll be able to see as well. Okay. Thank you very much for joining us here. God bless you guys. God bless you in the morning. God bless you in the afternoon. And God bless you in the night. I'm very, very happy that you guys are always here. Spend 2 hours and 30 minutes with me. It is not easy. You guys are amazing, super wonderful. I'm proud of you guys. I'm super proud of you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. But do me that favor by subscribing to the channel. Please, it's very, very important to me. Once you subscribe, you are encouraging me, you're letting me to know that I'm not alone on this course. Subscribe, please. Subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. We just hit 7,000 subscribers. Wow. That's super amazing. Please subscribe more. Please subscribe. Subscribe. I'm very, very, very happy. I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are super amazing, super wonderful. I really appreciate you. God will bless you. Thank you so much. Motivation, money, and wellness. Scrolling from the Bahamas. Thank you, my brother from Bahamas. God bless you. Please subscribe to the channel. We preach the gospel of truth here every 9 a.m. Gambia time and 8:30 p.m. Gambia time. You catch me live. Put on your notification button so you'll be able to know when I'm on live stream. And as well, share the broadcast so we can get to wider audience. And do me a favor by subscribing to the channel. Comment where you're watching from and put on your notification button. God bless you. See you guys tomorrow, please. See you guys tomorrow. You guys are super wonderful, super amazing. I'm proud of you guys. You guys have made me proud. I love it when you guys do the act of encouragement towards me. I'm always being encouraged, and it makes me feel like I'm not alone on this. Okay, I'm very, very happy. Thank you very much, Meleku World Day. I am from Ethiopia. Thank you, my brother from Ethiopia. God bless you for joining us here. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Kennedy Afumba, my brother, you know that the job you are doing is suitable, salutable. Exactly. Thank you very much, my brother. God bless you. I appreciate Kennedy. I'm very much proud of you. Please continue. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Kennedy. Thank you. That word is more than enough for me. That word of encouragement. It makes me feel like I'm not alone. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Catch me live 9 a.m. Gambia time and 8:30 p.m. Gambia time. I'm going off right now. See you guys later in the next one. You can watch my videos on my channel and you'll be encouraged. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Okay.